Alright, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. It's time for another review, and this one is from my buddy Austin over at traditionalpocketknives.com. You know, I should have a sticker with his logo on it up here. But anyway, this comes from traditionalpocketknives.com, and these are still available over there. This is the Esnyx Silverline. There's the number. There you go. The Esnyx Silverline Workhorse. And I think this one is really, really cool, guys. This is, like I said, the Knives Fast channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check me out over on Instagram. And, guys, don't forget KF Live every Monday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, I am an affiliate with traditionalpocketknives.com, so if you use my link down below, it will help the channel. I don't think there's any codes on this one to save you anything, but you could help the channel if you are interested in the knife. So, again, there are two versions of this, it appears. There is this one, which is the Esnyx Silverline Workhorse front flipper in black canvas micarta and a Mokutai shield bead blasted clip. There you go. And these are $325. And then there's the same one but with a titanium shield, and that is $295. So really interesting. Let's take a look at this guy. It's a front flipper only or nail nick. So it's not really front flipper only because you can open it two-handed with the nail nick. You have titanium frame here. There you go. You have a micarta backspacer and a black micarta scales that are contoured and chamfered and feel great. It is not super grippy on this micarta. There is decent grip, but it's also a little bit slick. The transition to that Mokutai shield is fantastic. I believe these are made by Riot. Not positive, but I believe so. What you have here is a bead blasted titanium clip with about that much sticking out of the pocket. It is not reversible, and there's not a lanyard hole for you guys. Sorry about that, but you do have beautiful satin hardware. Now, you have lots of jimping here, and the way I find this easiest to open is right there. For me, that's the wheelhouse of bam. Opens right up. The detent is great. Really nicely done. There you go. Esnyx logo on the blade. Hand rubbed satin finish. And right there you got Silverline. Tell you what, because I get a lot of guff if I don't say the steel right up front. People don't necessarily always watch the whole video and wait for me to say, okay, these are M390. I just had to check for sure before I said it and was wrong. So, beautiful blade. Now, you do have kind of a more acute kind of belly and upsweep here. It does very much have that look of a sod buster, or in the case of what I'm about to compare it to, the Jack Wolf Pioneer Jack, which I happened to carry yesterday. See how the profiles are very, very similar. The sizes are actually very similar as well. This is obviously a slip joint. This is a liner lock. Very, very cool. But there you go. There is your comparison. But blade-wise, you can see they are actually very similar. But this one, like I said, has a more acute turn up at the tip. The Esnyx here. So there you go. I thought that was a great comparison. Access to the liner, again, you guys know I like a cutout, but it doesn't have one. But you do have double chamfers on either side, and that bar moves pretty easily. Again, you do have to dig down just slightly, but it's not too bad. And there's no scalloping or jimping, so it's fine. It works well. Your cutout is back here. This guy is dead centered and all the way back using every inch of real estate. Now, I mentioned up here you can kind of bic flick it up top. You can see I'm not as good at that. And some people can do the reach around. Let's see if I can do it today. Man, there we go. Man, that is really hard for me. Some of you will probably do that very, very easily. You can see it's very smooth on the drop. kind of drops down here, and then just shake it down easily. Beautiful knife. The jimping is very aggressive, which is good for the style of knife. I do get 4 fingers, and I have a little extra room because of that tang. Nice flat spine. Now, you can be back here on the jimping, and that works really well as a pinch grip, or you can be up here like this. Nice contoured grip, and I got to tell you, this is one of the clips that I feel the least of any I've seen recently. It is a very good clip. There you go. Thumb lands right up there, and again, look at that blade. And I didn't give you a good look at that Mokutai shield. It is absolutely beautiful. Just really dig what Esnyx is doing. This is actually the first one of their knives I've gotten a chance to look at, and I really like it. Now, when it is locked up, solid, no lock, rock, or blade play. We're at about 20 there, but, you know, it is solid and very, gosh, I'm doing better on that top flip now as well. So, yeah, either way, it will definitely work. Let's see. Yep, got a piece of cardboard here. I just want to show you. It is, let's just look at it on this. It is very thin stock. We'll talk about that in the specs momentarily, but you can see here, very nice cutting on this one. Whoops, except when I'm not actually holding the cardboard well, but you can see it cuts very, very well. That's why I get so frustrated sometimes about people that fuss about not doing like paper cut tests. It all depends on your skill and how you're holding the knife as to whether the cut does well as the geometry and the sharpness of the blade. And I will tell you, this guy is very sharp. Kevin left EDC is the only other one that's had this one before me. And I'm about to return this back to Austin at TPK. But really, really cool overall. Let's put our comparisons out here and talk about specs. So there is your Rat 1. And I'm going to put the Rat 2 down a little bit lower because I want to put this guy, which I don't own, like a case Sodbuster or a GEC Bull. What is it? Bull Nose, Bull Buster, Bull, whatever. But this Pioneer Jack is my closest comparison, if you will. All right, let's leave those out there, and we will talk about specs. Now, again, this particular one is $325. It is a 4-inch close length, 7.06 inches overall. The overall handle width is 0.45, which is great. Handle length is 3.9, which is interesting when you have a 4-inch close length handle, but that's your grip length, I guess they're saying. M390, 0.12 on the stock. Blade length is 3.16 with a 0.62 tall of an inch. It is 2.4 ounces, and you can see your clip is tip up and only on the right side. And again, $325 for this one, $295 for the one with the titanium shield rather than the Mokutai shield. So yeah, definitely check them out. My link is below. I'm pretty impressed with this little guy, and again, it's a great secondary for me. You may find this a primary, I don't know. It harkens back to me to some of the Pena front flippers, and it's that good. I mean, it's built well, it's designed well, it's just a really cool knife. So definitely check it out, and thanks to Lefty for sending it, and for my buddy Austin at Traditional Pocket Knives for letting me check it out. So guys, give me a thumbs up, let me know what you think down below, and thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.